That was good timing on that. Alright, well, let's get started with practice. I got a warm-up to do. I guess I can just warm up on the easy stuff I picked, because I haven't played a whole bunch of those in a while. It'll be nice to actually get some K-pop in this set for once. They were just like, yeah, we already do that with rock bands. Like, do whatever. I think rock band's probably a worse offender than our K-pop in terms of getting flagged on Twitch.
Did you have Teddy Bear in there?
No, I don't have Teddy Bear, but I do have stuff like Queen Card, so.
I think Teddy Bear would be worse.
Teddy Bear probably was.
Also
I was considering Teddy Bear, but I couldn't find a good spot for it because you know how I like to do my staircase difficulty ordering, and Teddy Bear just didn't fit.
That was just the one I called would be the worst offender.
It probably would, but I'm not doing it. I guess if I do this again at some point, we'll get it out. I just realized I have so much K-pop in the first half of my set.
You have like houses that are close to
Half the singles is K-pop, I can see, and then 1, 2, 3, double, 4. So yeah, almost half the list actually is K-pop.
I didn't count yesterday.
I have 9 K-pop from Phoenix in this, which I guess is a good sign that, hey, this is like going to be one of the few times I actually get to do this. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. Let's just get a nice little warm-up. Yeah, like finally. And I still didn't even get everything I wanted in there, but it didn't make sense to make the entire list K-pop. Well, luckily I'm on the first song immediately, so... I am immediately on the first song I need to play. So we'll just run through on this list. That'll be good enough for warm-up, and we'll try and work on some stuff, because stuff like Crimson Hood's definitely going to need some work. I'm not good at Crimson Hood, but I haven't put like any time to do it. That'll be an interesting way to start, because I don't think I've had such a wacky start at the marathon. It'll be funny though.
Next stage.
Be a funny way to get us kicked off, which we need. this one will be a fun one to watch for people. It's a good song. Good set of charts, too. It's a good modern set of tunes. Nice little things to make you work for it.
Absolutely perfect! Next stage.
It's also a good introduction to like quick rolling bracket flams. They're in a good spot. It's a good one. Forgot I still need to fix a couple of those. I wish I had ESP. Let's get it started. That was a little harder than I expected. I haven't played that one in a while.
Perfect!
It is straight run, but it's a lot straight run. It's fun to have that one.
Next stage.
The hard part's gonna be remembering how to play Whisper. I don't play this one that often. Whisper's the one that is definitely gonna be the scariest one in the early parts.
handle me. 어쨌든 whisper, 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 whisper. I'm a big problem. 더 섹시해져 whisper, 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 whisper. 강하게 바뀌는 널 위해. 이제는 없이 너의 whisper. 손을 뻗어 너는 내게로. 전에 없던 너를 깨워. 저 느낌은 난 미련 덮친 손 막히는 chemistry. 속삭여줘도 몇 번이고도 take it for me. 저번이라도 돼. 난 맞춰 no sound going boom 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 yeah. Who cares? Yeah. Stop stop. Oh yeah yeah yeah. Oh 거지가 whisper whisper whisper. I'm a big problem. Now people are whisper 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 whisper.
We're definitely gonna practice one later. In a while. Oof, I had forgotten everything for this chart. Yeah, we'll definitely practice that.
Unbelievable!
Definitely we'll practice that.
Game over!
Well, there's the first single set. So the second single set's all going to be harder. But at least it's not too hard in terms of physical ability needed. So at least we can kind of ease into it. Aside from me, Crimson Hood will be hard. It's Crimson Hood.
New teams!
No, not this. Let's not talk about what I just did. I don't know how I got away with that, but nothing else. Hey, Richard. I don't want to talk about it. The brain is definitely not braining, but at least the legs are somewhat working. Yeah, so right now we're just practicing for Slurpathon, so my marathon run of
Next
this
stage!
is not tomorrow, but next Sunday on the 21st. So the theme of this showcase this time is things all new in Phoenix. So this is 20 songs out of the Phoenix folder, nothing else. Which also gave me a great excuse to tap into K-pop because I don't get to do that often for fear of muting streams. But the organizers are just like, yeah, we already do that with Rock Band. You might as well just throw it on the pile. Thank you. I've been spending a lot of time on Overload, but not so much on Pump. So I threw this set together like yesterday. So it's mostly stuff that I should be okay on, but that assumes the brain's working. Right now, the brain's not working. Mm-mm. It's okay, we get to listen to good music. Like a motherfucker. Oh, that's right, I still need to see this. It's been a while since I played this one. It's nice to not play the D23 though.
누구나 빈손으로 소설 같은 한 편의 얘기를 세상에 뿌리면서 자신에게 실망하지만 모든 걸 잘할 순 없어 오늘보다 더 나은 내일이면 돼 인생은 지금이야
That's a lot more nasty at the end than I remembered. Eek. Hi, turtles. The brain definitely isn't braining.
Excellent! You did a really great job!
Yeah, that's gonna need
Next
some
stage!
You know, I'm gonna go from one silly K-pop to another silly K-pop right after. No, thankfully it's okay these days. I think since I've played it enough, I'm okay with it now. Because I've kind of just like prepped my muscles for it. Like I said, I posted my set list yesterday with my commentators. And her reaction was simply, "What did you do with my husband?" when she saw this on here. He's one of them now, sorry.
Ooh,
Extra gay.
sexy Korean games. Yummy.
Alright. This one I probably will need to play a few times later. I have been watching other people play it lately.
많은 것 욕심은 네 맘속에서 burning 슬로 속에서 지져봐 너의 모습을 going 무엇을 원하는 건지 말해봐 네 맘에 frozen I just am burning your story 망설여서 뭐해 두려움이 가득 차인 이것은 너네 그러지 말고 뭐해 한번 우리 세상 죽이고 너 닿을 때까지 준비해 오를 때까지 너를 찾아간다 아침이 와 똑같은 날
Alright, not bad, all things considered. Hadn't played that in a while. Now that'll be fine. That one will actually be more fine than most of the others I've been playing.
Absolutely perfect!
Like, you can pretty much get the idea just from me playing it. It'll be obvious enough. It'll be hard enough.
Next stage.
Like, that's why I'm pretty consistent at it. Because I actually go for this strat. Like, you would not believe the number of complaints I hear from people who try and do it feet only, and then complain when they can't hold the holds. It's like, so use your hands. Like, no. It's like, well, fail then. It's like, sometimes you're gonna have to adapt weird-ass techniques, even if you don't like them. If you want to work for something. That's how this game is. It's like, you can skip it, you can ignore it, but if you really want to get this taken care of, then you might have to adapt a new technique. I can't believe how many charts this song has. Maxed out at 13. Pretty much. Anyway. Back to original noise.
About
That gossip? No. Yeah, I don't have a great score on this. Like, double S is not super good considering this chart. But I also don't play it that much, so this is a good excuse to get into it. This is a good excuse to get myself to work and do the ending. I just have to do 8 and 8 at the end. With a bunch of turning, but only 8 and 8. So much stuff in the middle, it's so hard to think about, which is why I don't want to think.
Wow! You're awesome!
Improvement is improvement, I can't pass that up.
Wow! New record!
But this is a chart I really struggle with. So it's nice to at least get myself ready for it.
deceptive chart because it doesn't look tiring until the end. It's tiring. Because it just beats you up over and over again. It's annoying in all the right ways. It's a good chart for what it is. Because I don't think we really would have wanted this song any other way, especially considering it's kind of a hard song to work with because it's not super great. Thank you. Yeah, like I don't play this one that often. I will take what I can get on that. This is a nice thing about any kind of marathon thing. If I get something accepted, then usually I'll usually either take the chance to improve my consistency on that run or showcase, or go PB in it if it's something I haven't like actually played in a long time. Which was actually the case with Overload. I had an old 3340 or something, like, but only one of my few completed runs back at like right when the game came out. And I just sat on that for years and years. And finally when Overload was taken for Slurpathon, I'm like, okay, I need to come fix this. So I did, and now I have a time that's almost 3 minutes faster. And hoping to improve that farther. But it's nice to have good excuses to play these games that I haven't touched, or play charts that I haven't touched in a while, and get improvements on them. So, lesson here is that it is very worth sometimes revisiting old things. And I refound my love for Overload, especially since I did not really enjoy Doom Dark Ages when I played of it. So it's been nice to go back to an FPS that I do enjoy a lot more. I do give a big shout out to Tokyo for getting me a copy of the game. Like, that was very, very, very kind of him. I just unfortunately did not like the actual game itself, but it is always appreciated. Okay, now I get to die. As you can see on this, my score is not good. I think I've passed this like twice, maybe. Barely scraping by there, but yeah, as you can tell, I'm not prepared. That is so many grades. That is still enough score, which is not good, but we'll fix that later.
Wow! New record!
The entire bracket section is really cool, but actually playing it is such a wall of notes that I'm not good at reading. No, because they're mirrored symmetrically. But the reds become blues, which also happens. And it wouldn't help. In fact, it would make it worse. Because the ending run is right foot dominant, now it becomes left, and it's harder. That's worse. Yeah, but the second half when it's harder and actually matters is on right. If I change that to left, it's worse. Because that has to do so much more work in that one. Not worth it. Not worth it there. Well, at least we got through it. There is a lot of practice to be done, but I at least did pass again. Alright, and then the remaining stuff will be easy to at least go. I actually picked some easier things for double, relative for difficulty levels. I think the only hard ones for their difficulties are probably Because of You and Catastrophe, and I'm not even playing the hardest level for Because of You. So it should be okay. It's like right on the border, like 22.99, honestly. It is tough. It is a long run with a lot of stuff happening. Like, it's a lot like how JHO is like right on the border, but for different reasons. It's a very good chart, though. Very good chart. But you have to put work into it to get the most out of it. Thankfully, I can stay in this one. I don't need a difficulty search. And Kyrian. It's gonna be so nice to play a chart for this that doesn't murder me. Don't get me wrong, I love this chart. This chart is amazing. It is also murder. So now begins the double-sided practice, so we're gonna play those out. And like I said, everything's mostly on the easier side. Got the song too stuck in my head to read. Like we said, the brain's not braining today.
Absolutely perfect! Next stage.
At least Airplane I'm going to have to pay more attention. Which is not something that we'll probably ever get to see in a marathon again. So, we'll give some love to our trio right here. Whoopsie. Gotta get my toes up when I'm doing those upper brackets.
Absolutely perfect!
Hey, Axel.
Next stage.
Welcome in. We're gonna go from one bizarre chart to another bizarre chart. They both start with A, so I guess we can call this the A set. Where is acquire? I would like to acquire acquire. My phone. So much slop. Come on. Pay attention, man. Pay attention. It's not that hard.
Absolutely perfect!
The day when we're
Next
struggling in the
stage.
teens range is not a good one. Semi-pro lower. Well, that could mean anything. It's very subjective. Especially since, like, the ranges for entering tournaments and such are... They vary from event to event. So there's not really, like, one definition of what that even is. Alright. Next. Because of you... This one's actually one of the more difficult 20s just because there's a lot of work involved. Good one, though.
All your lies, all your
can't do 16s through 19s, but I can do a 20 just fine. One of those days, I guess.
Absolutely perfect! Next stage.
And then nostalgia. Nostalgia. This is something I haven't touched a whole lot, but it's pretty easy to play out. So it shouldn't be a problem. I like this one. I like this one because it's just very different and chill.
거리에 갈 곳을 잃은 날 버릇처럼 널 불러 Such a lonely night
We weren't expecting this to get very hard charts. This was a nice surprise to get something like this that works with the song.
I need your love 너는 듣고 있을걸 I'm in love 아직 이곳에서 너를 기억해 널 그리워해 그 추억 속에 문 잠겨버린 난 마치 밤거리에 갈 곳을 잃은 날 버릇처럼 널 불러 Such a lonely night 너에게로 가는 맘 빈 거리에 나를 채워 이 노래를 불러 온 세상이 너의 메모리 향기만 번져 멀리 달콤한 라라라 향기만 번져 멀리 달콤한 라라라 향기만 번져 멀리 널 지워내 또 그려내 혼자 가는 이별조차 난 할 수 없나 봐 기억들 넘어 흐린 추억을 건너 지나치는 나를 뒤로 넌 사라져 밤거리에 갈 곳을 잃은 날 버릇처럼 널 불러 Such a lonely night 너에게로 가는 맘 빈 거리에 나를 채워 이 노래를 불러 온 세상이 너의 메모리 향기만 번져 멀리
Oh. How's that, Pickle? Such a lonely night.
Absolutely perfect!
Well, thankfully, Nostalgia's not going to be alone with that PG because we have to get video. It's just fun to play. It's just very silly. It's like playing Gotta Go D20, but without the scare of constantly losing holes. Because they're in like less scary places in this chart.
Game over!
And I'm glad for that because Gotta Go is always pretty scary. Unfortunately, the license expired, so it's gotta go. Which is a shame because I did enjoy that song more. I like that one more than Snapping for Chungha stuff. And it was more fun. It was more fun to play for me, even though Snapping was fun. It is nice to see kind of a resurgence in solo artists in the last couple of games for K-pop stuff, because there had been less of that since Fiesta, like Fiesta 2. Like, we did have Outsider, but as a whole, like they definitely scaled back and focused more on the groups, and we finally got more single artists again, starting with XX. Definitely helps the variety. Because I remember the initial teaser for Fiesta 2, and everyone in the comments was just like, all boy and girl groups, boring. And to be honest, Fiesta 2 is not exactly the most exciting mix. It gets slight credit for having almost all of the arcade stuff from Fiesta X. Didn't take out much in terms of songs. But there were just so many other things that were scaled back that we're not really happy with Fiesta 2. And
It's better by the end of
it was better by the end. Once like 1.5 hit, like 1.4 at the earliest. The problem with like early Fiesta 2 patches was like most of the songs were just,
Useless.
well, the stuff that was added in updates were things we already knew were in the game because they were in music trains or missions and such. So it's just like, okay.
Maar de meeste films was vet nothing to play.
Yep.
For anyone.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad in that regard. But yeah, it's like they added Rock Hill at one point. We already knew Rock Hill was in the game. They added Dream of Nightmare. We knew that was in the game. It's just like, okay. And then there were pro songs that just felt like throwaways, like in terms of like music, like Y2Z. Y2Z is not bad, but it felt kind of throwaway to have it as a patch song. Alright, last double set, and then we're gonna go back and clear up stuff. Actually, Bubble is right here. Well, it's been about a month and a half or so we're due for one soon, probably. I know they've still been doing Rise things in the background.
Check it out now. 입을 밖에 위협해. Let it go, let it pass. 좋은 것만 기억해. 빙글빙, 안 돌리고 싶어 해. Listen up, 나다운 게 필요해. Let me go, let me say, 이제 그만해 go away. Hello, punch you like a 808. 너는 너, 전혀 문제 없는 걸 찾은 것 틀린 건 알아. 그러니 원하지. 이런 그 누구도 몰라. Nobody knows. 어쩌지 I can't be. 어디로 될지 몰라. Stupid stuff. 내 소리 바보.
Done that.
내 소리 바보. I'm sorry, bubble. They say I'm in trouble. 사라질 것도 뿐인 걸 너무 돌리지만
Barely got that one note.
Absolutely perfect!
Yeah, that's what I get for trying to put switch early on. I don't have precise speed control, so those kinds of techniques are really bad for me. Like, this applies to a lot of things I'm playing. Like, just gaming in general. I am not
stage.
one with steady hands or arms. And I've just kind of relied on, like, general movements to get me through things.
동그라미 원하지 이런 그 누구도 몰라. Nobody knows. 어쩌지
We all know. I really just want to play this one just to enjoy the song. Like, playing the chart is fun, but I really just want to enjoy the song in background for this. I got the ending. Damn. I hadn't gotten like full perfect on the ending with the rolling brackets before, so that kind of sucks for that to happen there. The score's okay still.
Unbelievable! You are the best! Next stage.
This one's such a weird case for stamina because it's not tiring. It shouldn't be tiring from a physical perspective for 23, but doing all the rolling around kind of does tire me out of it. Just because it's like all wide movements and all the little 30-second runs are also kind of movement heavy for that BPM. Like for 85 30-second BPM, 30 seconds, that's a lot of movement. Alright, we go from one spam to another spam. One spam to another spam. Because next is Vanish 2. It should be on the left. It's been a while since I played this one too. So. fix this at some point. Hadn't played in a while. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't played in a while.
Unbelievable!
Not the worst.
You're the best!
It's not the worst.
Next stage.
It may not be a very hard 24, but it still is a 24. How much it kind of beats you up at the end. Like, it's surprising how much it beats you up. And as you saw at the very beginning when I tripped myself up, there are some parts that are very difficult to manage. Alright, 2 songs left for this showcase to practice, and then we'll get into probably practicing Crimson Hood for a bit before I shut stream off, because I kind of want to just chill before I go to work today. In fact, I'm probably not even sure I want to play Crimson Hood today. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
New tunes.
This at least is an easy 25, so I'm not going to have to worry that much. No, 650's fine. I don't need it super fast for this one. Especially since there's parts where I kind of need to look ahead. Alright, Mr. Nimgo.
모든 다기스는 향해서 말없이 베이는 상처 말 안 해도 알 수 있어 아무런 표정도 없이 넌 이미 익숙하단 듯이 벗어나지 못해버려 no
I'ma get the big paradox 쉽게 생각하면 널 지키는 killer 지옥 끝에서 나 하나같이 better 입을 걸어 잠궈 freeze off
이름의 시선 우리 보는 question 죄의식은 이미 그들에게 없어 내가 숨없이 사무치는 맘 참지 못했던 난 너를 위해서 먹구름의 사이 깊어지는 밤 매력처럼 만날 그때가 도전 크게 볼까 소중한 시간들을 왜 증오로 채우는가 Too many angels lying low I'm gonna change your mind 다시 숨쉴 수 있게 No
Forgot everything in the beginning and at the end was good.
Excellent! You did a really great job!
Not great, but it's okay. I actually wonder if I could zero miss that at some point. A lot of work to be done, but I felt pretty good at the end.
Next stage!
Huh.
I think you can.
Probably. Just like I was close to human extinction the other day. I say other day as if that wasn't already almost a week ago. Can't believe Jelly was already here last Sunday. Time flies this week. I don't like how fast time is flying.
Well, at least you haven't been sick half of that week.
That is true. Instead, I've just been working half of that. At least we made a good recovery. I definitely feel better. A lot better. It's definitely a lot easier to play this when you don't have your arm constantly poking you. Alright, my last song is going to be Catastrophe. I'm just going to try and survive. Not the easiest thing to do with that song. It's a good chart, but man, that's asking for a lot at the end. Well, I ended on a Monster song. Like, I landed on a Monster song, close enough. Oh boy. Alright, let's play. Yeah, I tried jumping it and that actually made it worse. That's unfortunate because that was good until that point. That would have been such a good up score.
I knew you could do it.
I should have just kept going on normal strats and just pushed it. Okay, don't try and jump it. Scramble if I need to, but don't jump. Because that's where I fell apart. Still not bad though. All things considered. I think I'm gonna play Crimson just like one more time just to
Game
get
over.
myself practicing on it. Play Crimson Hood one more time, then I'm gonna call it. Oh boy. Hi Kenny. Welcome Raiders. Hi Kenny. Hope you had a great stream, sir. I'm not done just yet, but my next song will be the last because I'm practicing for Slurpathon. So I'm going to play one song that is in my showcase to practice, and I will be done for the day because I'm already kind of tired and I have to work today. It's my turn. It's my turn to work Saturday, so. Hour's pretty average. It's just, I'm not like other streamers these days, or my old self where I could play for 3+ hours at a time. I get so much more tired so quickly. Even though, like, from a skills perspective, I'm better than I ever was back then. So Slurpathon is a big fundraiser marathon that Slurpee Ninja and crew put on. I believe it's for the Alberta's Children's Hospital, if I remember right. So it's just a fun little thing. So I will be playing both Pump and Overload for that. So Overload's going to be next Friday, and Pump will be next Sunday. So it's just a fun little time, just some nice games for 4 days. Good crew of people. We just hang out. And this will actually be exciting for me because this will be the first time I've run Overload in a marathon. Because I didn't exactly do many runs when I learned the game to do commentary for Spoody's AGDQ showcase way back. And then I played the DLC campaigns, and then that was it. I hadn't touched it for like almost 6 years. But I decided to submit it for Slurpathon. Be like, you know what, I want to submit something different. Why don't I submit something like older? And lo and behold, they actually took that. So I'm like, okay, I guess I better actually practice. That's funny to hear. Yeah, I've not actually played any of the Serious Sam games. All I know about that is runs where they go, ah! The entire time. Yeah, because that's exactly what your sound is going to sound like during a run. Waiting for the cannonballers to blast you into the air. And I remember an old marathon run where you just heard nothing but screaming for about 2 minutes. Yeah. That was an old run too. That was like HDQ 2012 or something. Like, it's old. Runs have significantly evolved since then, but I have no idea if that strat is still in play. Anyways, we're going to play Crimson Hood like one more time and see what happens. have that on the right foot at the end. That's way too much. And I'm already struggling. Not a good run, we're gonna do that again. Yeah.
Next stage.
Everything about this chart is just so tricky. And not in the way that I'm good at it. Alright, I will give that one more try because that was like super bad at the beginning. And I did better at the end than I did last time, but it was still a worse score. So we're gonna at least triple it. There's no reason not to. The hard part for me is actually the mental prep. Because there's just so many notes. One more try. That should not have worked. God, that's so hard. That's so many breaks. That is not even an improvement.
Next stage.
The plate is better, but I can't afford to bad chain in that one first bracket run. Because that tank is hard. Yeah, it's really funny because I think this song, out of the 10 contest winners, is probably my least favorite musically out of the 10. But it has the most interesting charts of the 10. It's a weird balance. Because there are some other really great things, but I think overall, this takes the most creative liberties. Need to get these points. Needed to get these points. Remind me of this weekend to clean behind the speakers. The plexi. Dust, smudgy.
Dust is on the front.
Yeah, but behind it, it's kind of smudgy.
I don't think it's easy to get behind.
Yeah, it looks like it's just connected by those 4 screws. We'll see.
Please focus for 2 minutes. Brain just ran out of juice. I have to read. I have to keep moving.
Let's go.
Have to keep moving.
Next stage.
Can't freeze up. I have to keep going. Because it was a good start, and then I just fell apart halfway. Like, I know it's hard, but we gotta push. We really do need a rating scale fix again, like an expanded scale. Because there's no way this and further are the same fucking difficulty. Like, that's a lie. They're both great charts, but there's no way that further and this are the same. Even origami and further is kind of a far-fetched comparison. Please let this one go. Focus. Really lazy on those. I can't afford to be lazy. Put the work in. Come on. Come on. Put the work in.
About the unit.
Okay, I just need to turn past T on. Because at least that'll make me, like, do this. Come on. The mental energy is not there right now, but we're gonna try and push it anyways. Because fuck it! Let's not turn on pass M on this, that would be bad. I think the start saved it. That's so many great stuff. Okay, that's fine for
I
now.
knew you could do it.
So many greats, but
Wow! New record!
I'll take what I can get for now. That ending is so hard. Because I am just falling behind constantly. But hey, at least we lived and got that improvement, because the beginning was really good. That's a bit more respectable there. Alright, y'all. It is time for me to close up shop for the day, because I need to get ready for work. Let me see if I can find y'all a host. I think I have a target in mind. Now, it's Soku's Mine's birthday. Let's go say hi to Sel. Go give her some love. I think she's still doing Stardew Valley with Kuritos and Escaron. So go say hi to all of them. Go wish Sel a happy birthday. Give her some love. And I will continue practice with this in Overload over the weekend. I'll see y'all until then. Thanks for watching, everyone.